Let me ask you a question. What would you rather? Would you rather struggle for energy? Would you rather spend the whole day fighting the urge to fall asleep and trying to stay awake? Or would you rather be in a surplus of energy? So much energy that you almost need to put in place times in the day where you purposely, intentionally switch off your brain to get rid of energy. Would you rather be in a surplus of energy, or would you rather be in a deficit? I know which one I would rather. And by the end of this video, you're going to know how to tap into a surplus amount of energy. So for years, I suffered with random dips in energy across the day and just random spells of tiredness at times I should not be tired. And now looking back, even when I felt energized, I think that was just baseline. If you use this strategy that I've implemented across the last year, you'll be able to tap into that unlimited energy and you'll never look back. Now, what is this strategy? I call this strategy manipulating the inner monkey. What you have to understand is inside of us is an animal. The more you look at yourself as an animal, the better you'll be able to control these animalistic instincts that we have. Cool. So what does the inner monkey say to you? The inner monkey opens the fridge, or when you're about to eat a meal, whether that is breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or whenever you're about to eat, the inner monkey in you says, eat as much as you can, fill up your stomach. Why does the monkey say that? The monkey says that because hundreds of years ago, we might have only had one opportunity to have a meal. And if we didn't consume all of the calories that we could in that one sitting, then we may not eat again for weeks. We may not eat again for maybe a month, and then we might die. So the inner monkey is the animal in you that wants to fill the stomach to 100% of capacity. Now, understand what happens when you fill your stomach to 100% of capacity. What happens is it sends signals directly to the brain to say, work's finished. You're done. You got your food. You're finished. That shuts off your brain. That shuts off. So then, of course, if you think about it like this, if your stomach is at 100% of capacity, which means you've eaten everything that you need to eat for that day, of course your mind is going to think, well, you've completed the day. You're done. I hope this is making sense. So then the signals that are sent to your brain is, all right, you're done. Why would your brain need to be firing? Why would your body need to be firing? Why would you need to be creating energy? You've already taken on all the energy that you need for the day. When I talk about energy, I'm talking about it in the capacity of consumption. So you've taken on this food, which energy translates into calories. You've taken on this food, 100% of your stomach is full. Off you go. That's why. Here's the strategy. If you want to be able to tap in to unlimited energy throughout the whole day, this is what you do. Every time you eat, whether that is a snack, a meal, whatever you're eating, eat until you're about 70% full. And then put it away. And you'll know when you're about 70% full because you'll feel it. And just stop eating. That 30% is going to kick your brain and body into gear. And after that meal, you're now not going to be tired. You're still going to be firing. So you consume the right amount of calories for your day without ever filling your stomach to 100% of its capacity. This is the strategy I call manipulating the inner monkey. Now, I can't reiterate this enough. I am not someone gifted with genetics. There's actually some people in the world where they only have to sleep about 3-4 hours for optimal performance. That is a genetic position some people are actually in, where they only need 3-4 hours of sleep. I am not that sort of person. If I didn't get at least 7 hours of sleep, my energy levels used to be like, I would just fall asleep at random times. I'd be on my desk at lunchtime, and even after lunchtime, and even before lunchtime at about 11 a.m. when you should be in peak levels of energy, and I'd be drifting. I'd be doing that. In the description below, there's going to be a link to my free newsletter. You'll get an email directly from myself that will give you some strategies, tips, and philosophy around health and how to optimize. Hope you enjoyed. Love as always. God bless.